I'm having quesadillas for dinner tonight. Yes, they're a little bit burnt. I wasn't paying super close attention to the heat, but they're still edible, and it just has a little bit of a char on it. But what I wanted to talk about, by the way, yes, I am using my bed as a table because my actual table is full, if it would ever focus, is full of papers, and I just haven't cleared them away for a while. But what I really wanted to talk about is this salsa. It's Mexican style, and it's got tomato and jalapeno in it, supposedly. And where does it say? Oh yeah, it's supposed to be spicy. It says, where is it on here? There's a thingy. Oh yeah, right there. Hang on, focus please. It says it's medium heat, so like there's something that's less spicy than that and something that's more spicy than that. I'm from Minnesota, where we don't like always eat spicy food. Like, yeah, we've got like a pretty big like immigrant population that has brought in spicy cuisines, and they have been warmly accepted, and I think a lot, people aren't unfamiliar with spicy food, but on the reg, I don't know people who eat spicy food multiple times a day, multiple times a week. Like, for me, it was maybe once or twice a week at a stretch. And when I say spicy, I mean like tingles on your lips after you're done eating kind of spicy. I can handle that kind of stuff. When you go to like an Indian restaurant and they give you a choice between like 1 to 5, I usually go with a 3. Like I'm literally middle of the road. This thing, this medium, is a lie because there is no spice in there at all. I doubt there's actually any jalapeno in there. In fact, it literally tastes sweet to me. It tastes like there's a lot of sugar in there. I wonder if there is in the ingredients. Yeah! Look. Okay, sorry I keep on having focusing issues. Okay, but it says tomate en morceaux, which just means chopped tomatoes, eau, water, and sucre is the third ingredient. This thing is sugar. This is all sugar. I mean, it still tastes like a tomato, like it's just a sweet salsa, but it's so weird. This is not the first time that I've had an experience being disappointed by the lack of spice in what's supposed to be spicy here in France. I don't think I have it anymore. I had a jar of tomato sauce that was supposed to be like épicé, so like actually like hot, spicy tomato sauce. And I was just like, oh yeah, I'll have that with like spaghetti or something, just to kind of kick it up a little bit. And I took a bite, and I was like, there's literally no spice here. And I kept on eating, because sometimes spices kind of like build in intensity as you continue to eat them. No, it was so bland. And I was like, this is supposed to be like the hot stuff. You're making me feel like such an indignant badass by not giving me the spice that I'm asking for. So, funnily enough, I went to class the next day to teach my second years, I think, and walked in, and I was like, I can't remember why we were talking about it. We talked about spiciness, and French people just don't do spicy. I've got this secure confirmation in my head, because I told the students the story about this jar of sauce that wasn't spicy at all, and she said, like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I ate that sauce, and my mouth was on fire. And I was like, you're lying. You have to be lying, because that thing had no kick to it at all. And this is coming from somebody that, like, grew up eating, like sliced bread. Like, I don't believe you. So, this is just, like, one of those cultural things in France that you don't imagine would be such, like, an impact on your life until you find yourself craving Tex-Mex or like Indian food. I live above an Indian restaurant downstairs, and they're so nice, and they recognize me by now because I've gone there a few times, but damn, I want more spice. And I never would have, 10 years ago me, I never would have imagined myself saying that. I don't know if it's a factor of me growing up and being more adult and having, like, a wider palate, or if it's the fact that I just live in a different country. I don't know. Well, anyway, Sunday night musings.